Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing a Hyundai Sonata N-Line. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Murdoch Hyundai here in Linden, Utah for giving me some time with this Sonata. I'm going to include a link to the website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 2.5-liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 23 around town and then 32 on the highway, with power outputs being 290 horsepower and then 311 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see this has a matte paint job, which I think looks really cool. It really shows off the sharp body lines on this new Sonata. And then popping down below, this actually is a split light design. So there's the headlights down below, and then you have this giant light bar there on the front end. Kind of gives me like Stormtrooper type vibes in a way. And then you can see here how it's all blacked out, and then you got that subtle N-Line badge there on the side. And putting it all together, what do you guys think about the new front end design here with the Sonata? Definitely makes a statement. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 245/40/19 in the front and over in the rear. And you guys can see here with the wheels, crazy design. I mean, look at like the silver, and then you got little cuts there, and then the N logo. I mean, there's a lot happening. And then again, with this matte paint, you can really see the fender there. And then notice N-Line there on the side. Blacked out mirror caps, all the window trims blacked out as well. And then here is the full side view with the N-Line. Now, taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function, we got remote start, and then we have this to open up the hatch there on the side, or the trunk rather. Now here's a quick look at the cargo area. The Sonata is Hyundai's larger sedan, so it's got quite a bit of space. You got pull tabs to throw on the seats as well if you need even more space here in the back. And plop with that, you got this cool spoiler here that kind of goes into the design here above the taillights, which I think looks great. And then look at this new light bar design. That is crazy looking. Sonata there at the bottom, and then I mean, they went all out with the exhaust tips there. Yeah, I mean, for a Sonata, this thing looks incredibly sporty, but let me know what you think. Now, taking a look at the door panel, you can see soft touch here, and then down below, look at the stitching that goes through. I think that looks really sharp, and I like that this extends all the way to the handle. And then look at these seats, perforated all down the center portion, and then look at the stitching there on the side as well. Legroom here in the back's really solid. You got a little net there as well, and then you can see the USBs here down below, and these seats are actually really comfortable. I love how these look though, by the way. This is so cool. And then headroom back here, it's pretty good. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see again soft touch, and then down below with all of the stitching here, all of our window controls, and then again with how it connects to the door handle. Mirror adjustments, we got the speakers here for the Bose sound system, blind spot ring with the mirrors too. And then you can see the N logo there, perforated all down the center portion, power adjustments on the side, and then got the pedals down below. Parking brake here with the trunk release stability control, and you can see the trim on the dash, and then soft touch up above. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, really sporty design, soft touch there at the top and at the bottom, and then it's like perforated on the sides. Paddle shifters down the back of the steering wheel, and I guess this is Hyundai's new airbag cover design. I actually like it. I think it looks pretty neat. And then you've got the volume controls, voice command controls in the steering wheel, adaptive cruise control, steering assist, and then a couple stalks here on the back, and then this does have a column shifter. Now here is the gauge cluster, fully digital. We can scroll through different bits of information here in the center, which is always a nice feature. And then we do have some drive modes we can go through. I like the sport mode animation, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's clean with the design. And then in reverse, we've got a traditional backup camera, trajectory lines turn with the steering wheel, and resolution on it is solid. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, response time's quick. It's easy to use. It's all connected in one unit, by the way, with the center screen right there. And so yeah, again, good job on that. Nice soft touch trim on the dash. You can see the stitching there that goes across, and then I like this trim down below. And then look at the red with the vent, how that goes in a line. And then I got analog controls down below for the radio, for example, dual zone climate, and then it looks like it just has heated seats, no ventilated seats. And then, yeah, I mean, again, that's pretty easy to use. It is on a screen. Got a bunch of charging ports down below, wireless phone charging pad included. Got our drive mode sucked there with our auto hold, and that's for the camera system, and then random little storage. Got some cup holders, and then this is interesting, like this little piece right there. But you can see the center console. Nice, again, stitching on the top. And then it looks like, not soft touch there or down below. Just checking. And then the glove box, yeah, pretty normal size with that. And then we do have a big panoramic sunroof. Now taking a look at the window sticker, you guys can see 2024 Sonata N-Line. Here's all of the standard equipment. You can see the base MSRP. Total MSRP, $37,555. And let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, both the mirrors, do a blind spot monitoring, and throughout the rest of the rear. And, well, let us set off in the Sonata N-Line. So before we set off, I do want to ask you guys if you want to see any other packages for the 24 Sonata. I mean, right now, I'll plan on doing an all-wheel drive one. I think that'll be a good one to review. But yeah, outside of the N-Line, if you guys have any other packages that you're wanting to see videos on, just let me know. And once those cars arrive, then yeah, we can get those reviews up for you. But what I will say is seats are really comfortable. Ooh, good torque. Smooth. It's a comfortable car. Steering's good too. It's light, but it's relatively direct. It does feel like a bigger car. You do feel the extra size, not weight, but like just size. It feels light though. Yeah, I like the ride a lot. The Sonata is not, you know, technically a luxury car, but it does give you more of a luxury experience. Yeah, going over that little bump there, the suspension damping handled that really well. Yeah, that's great. You're gonna pop it into the sport mode. Make sure nobody's coming through over here. And we're just gonna get past all this, and then we'll kind of get an acceleration. And woohoo! Wow, wow, that sounds pretty dang good too for a 4-cylinder. I don't know if that's piped in noise or not, but it sounds pretty burly. Wow. It's quick though. It's quick. Now with the N-Lines, because they're front wheel drive, if you do it from a dead stop, yeah, you're gonna spin the tires. Like, it's just a thing. But it does seem like it seems like the system does a much better job than the last generation N-Line. That like really spun this. I mean, at least up and moving. Like it didn't seem like it was struggling. I mean, here we'll get kind of a. I mean, a little bit. No, they've changed quite a bit. This puts down the power a lot better than before. And I feel like the driving dynamics overall are just better with this new N-Line. So to sum things up, let me know if you guys like Hyundai's new style with the light bars. I think it looks cool. I think it looks unique. I think it works with the crazy body lines that the Hyundais have. But in terms of this new Sonata, I am extremely impressed. I think it looks good on the outside. Me personally, it's out there, it's striking, but I think it looks good overall. It drives really well. It sounds good, at least. Again, I don't know if it's piped in or not, but regardless of that, it sounds nice. It's a pleasant experience with the acceleration. And yeah, it's quick, puts down the power well, nice interior, solid features. I mean, the only thing, like I said, is those cooled seats. It would be cool if it had cooled seats. But a lot of cars at this price point don't even offer heated seats, sadly. And outside of that, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this N-Line. But I think that Hyundai did a really good job with this new Sonata. I think they took the Sonata, this is just my opinion, I think they took the Sonata from being a boring car to like, this is actually an exciting car. It looks exciting and it drives exciting.